Hey Sag, what's going on? Had to regroup myself from that Scorpio reading, man. It was rough. I just had to cry in it. I mean, I didn't have to. I could have turned the video off, but that would have ruined the reading. Detachment, overwhelmed, and shadow side. Well, damn, are you going to be the same thing? I feel like this is kind of like Scorpio. But it's not, they're telling me it has nothing to do with the Scorpio, honestly. For somebody out there, that may be true, but they don't want you getting hung up on that. I was just talking about it because I just got done recording it and it made me emotional. There's something, you're overwhelmed. You are being forced to face your shadow side. Somebody has helped you see your flaws, and they're asking you to detach right now. And when they say detach, they mean detach from people as much as you can. You need alone time, learning to be comfortable with yourself instead of I'm here. It's like they're, okay, hold on. Constantly with the phone, scrolling through. Who can I talk to? What can I say? Ooh, that looks cool. Let's do this. You know, that's what I'm seeing. There's a lot of partying, a lot of substances being ingested. God. And you're doing that because you are overwhelmed and because you're being forced to face your shadow side. But if you use a substance to face your shadow side, it's only going to end up worse. I know from experience. I do. You don't want to do that. Nah, baby, nah. I mean, in the moment you do. I know what it feels like. In the moment, you're just like, I'm going to go get that joint. I'm going to go get that weed. Fuck this shit. I'm going to feel better. I'm about to have my come up. You know, I get it. But once you go through the crying part of it and you understand things differently, it helps you see the people involved differently, see the people, the circumstances or situation in a whole new light. I am not taking all of those. You can keep that source. Thank you. No, 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 no. We ain't doing that. Look at this mess. They just threw this whole pile out. What is that? I'll read them and you can interpret them the way you want. I'm not going to sit here and do a reading on 13 cards. Okay. It's not that many, but space. I need more time to think. Holding back. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Missed opportunity. Destiny. Soul tie. Understanding. And unworthy. Okay. You've been daydreaming about somebody, and you've been daydreaming about somebody that at one point you overlooked them. You thought that they were a waste of space, possibly, is what I'm translating. I'm going to show that bitch. Just heard that. I'm hearing a lot of other things too that I'm not going to say because I want this video to actually be posted. And for protection for some people, I won't say what I'm hearing. Because if there's a cross watcher here and they know what I just... No. They don't get that pleasure. Okay. Somebody has made you... Somebody you're daydreaming about has made you face your shadow side. And it's because they have been healing. They detached from you is what I'm hearing. They detached from you. They looked at their shadow side. Being with you or around you or connected to you in whatever form you were in was very overwhelming for this other person. So they had to detach or they were going to lose their mind. I really do feel like they couldn't take it anymore. Their heart couldn't take the beating anymore, Scorpio. It could be a Scorpio. Damn. I just was about to say Scorpio. The heart couldn't take the beating anymore. But now something has come full circle. And either you or this person has been daydreaming about the other person, feeling like they're irreplaceable because no matter how much you try to replace this person, replace them with someone else, this person keeps coming back. Something doesn't quite sit with the other people, and your mind and your heart ends up going right back to this person. And it's upsetting for you. It's upsetting for them. Neither of you like this. So you have that in common. Both of you, I'm getting a very, you know what? I'm getting a very mutual energy here. I like this for you, Scorpio. Or Scorpio, why do I keep saying that? It's either because I just did the reading or you're dealing with a Scorpio. Sagittarius. This is who it's for. Sag. Both of you are mirroring each other like full throttle. Unbelievably mirroring each other. It's crazy. It's crazy. Both of you feel like things didn't go the way you had planned for you, for them. Neither of you felt like things went that way. Both of you were holding back. Both of you needing time to think. Both of you feeling like in some forms, like in one aspect, this person over here feels unworthy of you. And in some other aspect, you're feeling unworthy of them. And it's like both of you both were able to let your guards down and just feel and cry and actually talk to each other. Something could actually work out here. Truly. Like something can be healed, easily healed, because both of you really care about each other deeply. So I don't understand why you guys aren't yet, but I do feel like you will at some point, because absence, I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Missed opportunity, I didn't act when I should have. I'm struggling to find my path right now, and I just got chills all down my right side, so masculine energy. I always feel connected to you. That was both sides. Ooh, damn. Can you see my hair standing up? You see that? It's on my back. It went all the way up my back, my arms, my legs, my side. I didn't even know you could get them on your stomach. Oh, that's a weird feeling. That's a weird feeling. Understanding. I see your side of the story. Both of you are hurting over each other. Neither of you want to break the ice or come forward because both of you feel like the other person's hurt you and it's only right that the other person comes to you first. So what I'm going to say to you, Sag, has this person come to you before? How many times have they come to you? Over how long did they want to come to you? Like, these are things to think about. And then, did you go to them? Did you try to talk to them? How many times? How long, over what span of time did you try? And I'm not saying it has to be equal in respects like, well, I did it for 3 months. You should do it for 3 months. Not like that. I'm saying it feels like one person really tried to fix something and the other person wasn't ready. And now both of like the other person that was trying to fix something, his like, you know what? I'm done. I can't. No. They didn't want me. I'm not willing to keep going back there. So this person tried. You were not willing to go there. So this person turned. And now it's like both of you are picking up on the energy of each other, constantly mirroring each other, but neither of you want to face each other. Not with this, because there's other things that need to be discussed, and it feels like those are the things you're afraid to talk about. Yeah, that's it. So what should Sag do? They want you... Oh. This is what they want you to do. This is very clear. Devil at the bottom. Feeling trapped, feeling like you can't get out of something, suffocating because of the way things are going. Could be your career, or could be an emperor that you're dealing with, the way it's going with them. And a Queen of Cups, which for me is a Scorpio. Left side just got completely like goosebumped. And then the cards that came out for you on what you should do. I'm trying to get them all in one hand. They want you to take inspired action to make something right in the physical, in the 3D with this person. Some type of confession, some type of just a talk, even if it's just a talk. They do not expect anything from this person. You see how the Six of Pentacles is in reverse? The only way that this is ever going to move, Sagittarius, is if you take action. This will never go anywhere because this person, even if they want you back, they are set in stone. I've already done it. I've put in my time. I tried and tried and tried. I will not do it again. I will not look like a fool again for this person. That's what they're thinking. So you want this, you're going to have to go after it. When you go after it, it needs to just be a talk. There cannot be any ulterior motives or hidden agendas here, because you're not going to get the equal give and take that you want right off the bat. This, I feel like maybe, and you know what, maybe at one point you gave, and this person either didn't accept what you gave or rejected it or didn't care. And then the roles reverse where they gave, and then you rejected it and didn't care. So now they pulled away. It feels like both of you have, given each other a taste of each other's medicine, so to speak, here is what it is. So they want you to talk to this person, not because you want to get something out of them, something from them, but because you genuinely want to heal the situation. You genuinely don't, you just don't want the animosity. You don't want to feel guarded, or they don't want to feel guarded, or you don't want to, you feel the disconnect around this person. You can feel them pulling away from you. You can feel, and I heard see, you can see them pulling away. It's not even just feelings, like you see it. Okay, I just heard you like to catch glances, like try to sneak glances at this person thinking that you're going to catch them looking at you, and every single time you were mistaken. They never once glanced your way when you thought they would. And I also heard there were times where you tried to entice them to look at you and you didn't do it, and they didn't do it. And that could be it. With the Knight of Wands, this is the player card for me. This is, yeah, you may have a great body, but nothing else is working for you. Hot and cold, hot-headed. You can be Mr. Cool, Mrs. Cool, but damn, then you fly off the handle and you have a hidden agenda. If there's any knight in the deck that has a hidden agenda for me, it is this one. Next would be the swords. So that's why this person isn't going to give you equal give and take. They've watched you maybe flaunt yourself around in their face, and they said, you know what, I don't want that. While you thought you were doing it to get back at, I did hear this, when you thought you were doing it to get back at them and hurt them, and what you actually did was just drive a wedge deeper and deeper and deeper. You thought you would do that, they would fall back into competition with whoever, and you would get the benefit of that. This person said no. This other person said no, they're not worth it. They are not worth my sanity. They are not worth my peace. The person you're dealing with is very in touch with their emotions. Like okay, you see how I'm getting this here? Because I have the Knight of Cups at the end here, which is what's going to happen next. But if you look at it this way, two vastly different people, okay? Both knights. You being this Sag, them being Knight of Cups. Very into their feelings, very into emotions and being connected and working from that safe place where you're action. I'm just going to do the damn thing. I will bang it into place. So very different energies here. And in order for this to work, if you want this to work, even with a friendship, I heard, even if you want a platonic friendship with this person, a very big apology needs to come their way. And I feel like in the process of you doing that, they may apologize to you for something too. And just like almost like a confession, like, I know I didn't treat you right. I know that I did A, B, and C, and this, that, and the third, and I'm so sorry. Like, I don't want things to be like this between us. I'm not asking you to be in a relationship with me. I'm really just want to get to the bottom of why we can't seem to connect, and there's always animosity between us. Like, how can we fix that? That's this card. Okay, and then here comes the other party. They're going to be open and receptive to a conversation with you. But you will have to talk. And if you're going to talk if you're going to do something like this where you say 1 or 2 sentences and then they give you a 30-minute conversation and then you pipe in with 1 sentence, that's not going to happen. They've become hip to your games, I heard. They've become hip to your games. There will be equal give and take. Do you understand? They are guarded right now. There's something they know that you don't know that they know. Or maybe you... Okay, this is confusing. You've been wondering if they know something. Like you think they know, but you're not sure, and you can't come right out and ask them if they know about it because they would be giving themselves... You would be giving yourself away. They know. A lot. 4 on the clock. And they know a lot more than you think they know. And I think that's part of the reason why they are not willing to have anything with you. I heard they think you're dangerous. They think you have very dangerous habits, toxic friendships, and some severe addictions. So they would not be willing to be in any type of relationship with you right now. And they would tell you that. But they would let you know that, they forgive you, but they're moving on. I appreciate us being able to bring this cycle to a close. I'm glad that we can do that and both of us can go on our own, with this closure. I really appreciate you giving me this closure, but you're right. Nothing is ever going to come of this. All right. That's what it feels like. This is the stage you're in. So until you have this conversation, until you are willing, Sagittarius, to come forward and have this conversation about whatever happened, theft, stealing, something with the child. Ooh, I just saw the Knight of Swords. I flipped right to... Shit. This was underneath it. The 5 of Swords was underneath the Devil at the bottom. And then I just went, damn, there it is. Knight of Swords. They are not willing to engage in this with you anymore. They are not willing to allow you to take their peace, is what I heard. Because they have managed to heal to to a certain extent, a big extent, like a very big one, but they've been able to heal this. So this is the energy they sit in. And if you tried to approach this conversation through bullying, or you tried to approach this conversation through flirting, or through any other avenue besides being a well-rounded, emotionally stable adult who wants to have a conversation about something that happened in the past, they're not going to do it. They're not going to listen to you yell at them. They're not going to listen to you tell them everything they did wrong and make them feel bad about themselves anymore. They won't do that. This person is fully balanced when it comes to setting boundaries. Like, they won't put up with shit anymore. Like, I really feel like they like to fly solo, honestly, because they won't put up with shit. They would rather be alone than be around somebody that's going to rock their peace. So if you are not going to help enhance their peace in any way, stay away. But if you want to help mend and heal something for the possibility of a future, in the distant future, then a conversation will have to have. And I feel like it's going to have to be sooner rather than later. Whoo, damn, Sag, you and Scorpio killing me today. What the fuck? All right, guys, I love you so much. I wish I could give you more, but this is what you're ready for at this time. This is the next thing coming up for you, so I had to say it. I love you, though. I do. I love you guys. Peace and love.